Now the Audi A3 has been one of our most favorite premium compact cars, and for good reason. It offers great driving dynamics, good looks and a healthy dose of practicality as well. Now for 2016, Audi is introducing the facelift for the A3, and we're going to take them for a quick spin to find out what's changed. The A3's overall shape has been maintained, but now the signature front grille is larger and more angular. Even the air dam now gets chunkier intakes and makes the car look sportier than before. It gets sharper new headlights, which are also offered with the company's revolutionary matrix LED lights. And let's not forget the dynamic turn indicators. At the back, you can see a sportier diffuser along with redesigned taillights. Already likable for its flattering proportions, this new A3 looks better than ever before. The moment you get inside the new A3, you are treated to an interior that feels quite familiar. It retains its overall layout, but there are a few critical changes. Firstly, of course, is the steering wheel. Now, this car gets a flat bottom steering wheel. It feels and looks really sporty. I think it's a fantastic touch. The car already looks and feels sporty from the outside, and this just adds that extra bit of zing on the inside. The steering wheel also gets paddle shifters for the S-tronic gearbox, something we sorely miss on the current Indian A3. Apart from that sporty steering, this new A3 gets the Audi Virtual Cockpit, which basically replaces your instrument cluster with a TFT display. The car's MMI system has also seen an upgrade in terms of its interface. And around the cabin, the turbine-like AC vents have had a slight redesign. Oh, and the rimless rear view mirror is a pretty neat touch. Apart from this, there are no other critical differences in the cabin, and it's still a pretty nice place to sit inside. For Europe, this facelift has been loaded with driver aids such as lane assist, adaptive cruise control, adaptive brakes, and traffic jam assist, amongst others. But from what we understand, these are unlikely to make it to India. Now, since this is a facelift, there aren't any drastic mechanical changes in the A3, but what they've done for Europe is introduce two new motors. One is a 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol, which is good for about 115 horsepower, but of course that motor will not be brought to India. Apart from that, the 1.8 TFSI has been axed for Europe and is replaced by a 2 litre TFSI, which is good for 190 horsepower. It's likely that India will get this 2.0 TFSI with its 7-speed dual-clutch transmission in place of the current 1.8 petrol. This new motor maintains the delectable flat torque curve of the old petrol and brings much more oomph to the table. Apart from this TFSI unit, we guess that the 150 horsepower version of the 2 litre TDI will soldier on in India when this facelift arrives. But it would be a hoot if we also got its tuned up version that makes 184 horsepower. When it comes to driving dynamics, this new A3 retains everything that we loved about the previous car. It's still a great handler, it rides pretty well, and with the choice of that new 2 litre petrol, it just takes the whole game up quite a lot. The responsive motor and gearbox, together with the precise steering and predictive handling, make for a good to drive package, and not even the cold Berlin rain could do anything to dampen the fun of driving this new A3. Now when you look at all these changes individually, they might seem quite small. When you put them all together, they really make the A3 an even more attractive proposition than ever before. Now, how many of these changes will actually come to India and at what cost? Well, that remains to be seen. For that, I guess we'll have to wait till the end of the year to find out.